This is a quick overview for any students considering taking A-level Design and Technology. So, why study Design and Technology at A-level? This creative and thought-provoking qualification gives students the practical skills, theoretical knowledge and confidence to succeed in a number of careers, especially those in the creative industries. You'll investigate historical, social, cultural, environmental and economic influences on design and technology, whilst enjoying opportunities to put your learning into practice by producing prototypes of your choice. You gain a real understanding of what it means to be a designer, alongside the knowledge and skills sought by higher education and employers. This particular A-level Design and Technology course is based on product design. So there are different strands, but this one is product design. In terms of study and what you'll focus on core technical and designing and making principles in the context of product design. You'll develop additional specialist knowledge in relation to your chosen area, which will prepare you for progression into either higher education or careers in this sector. With regards to assessment, it's split 50-50, so exams equal 50% and the NEA, the non-exam assessment or your coursework, is also 50%. In terms of exams, you'll sit two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. For paper 1, we assess technical principles. It's a 2.5-hour paper out of 120 marks. It's 30% of the A-level. The questions are a mixture of short answer and extended response. Paper 2 is about designing and making principles. It's an hour and a half. It's 80 marks. It's 20% of the A-level. The questions are a mixture of short answer and extended response. Within this paper there's section A and section B. Section A consists of a product analysis, which is 30 marks. Up to 6 short answer questions based on visual stimulus of the products. So you will get examples of products in the paper that you need to analyse. Section B, commercial manufacture, is 50 marks, and this is a mixture of short and extended response questions. For the non-exam assessment, or NEA, this assesses practical application of technical principles, designing and making principles. It's assessed with a substantial design and make project, which is worth 100 marks, and it's 50% of the A-level, as mentioned. You'll need to produce a written or digital design portfolio and photographic evidence of your final prototype. It's about 40 to 45 pages. It'll be an A3 design portfolio. You'll get to decide the project context and design brief. And one really important thing is that you must have good time management. You need to meet all of the deadlines. Without this, you'll struggle to get the work done. It can quite easily build up if you don't regularly make sure that you meet the deadlines. Here we have some examples of work. So we've got the investigation at the start. You can see that a client has been chosen and a design brief has been written for that client. Then on the right you can see some design work, some design and development work. So as you can see, the designs are quite detailed, very detailed, lots of annotation, lots of different types of drawings, and you can see that There are a lot of similarities to GCSE, but it's just that step up. It's a lot more detailed. Here we have another example, and again you can see the design brief and the client, and you can see as well they've put together a plan of action, so they've looked at how they're going to manage their time. And in terms of the development work, you can see that there's a lot of computer aided design modelling going on, and then we've got some sort of traditional modelling, right, testing out ideas, testing out components to see how well they work, as well as getting feedback from the client, which is really important. Here we have our subject knowledge trackers for both students and teachers. These are used to support students to track coverage of your learning and to track performance and focus revision topics. So the example there is on the left. We've got each unit within the content of the course, and then on the right we have a subject knowledge tracker used by teachers to keep an eye on your performance and track your attainment and assessment. So this is used by teachers. For A-level design and technology at St Ambrose College, there are opportunities to learn outside the classroom. There are university visits to explore further education options. Every year there is a trip to Jaguar Land Rover to see industry standard designing and manufacturing. There is quite often the opportunity for trips abroad to learn about industry and design. And although on a slightly different topic, you will have a minimum of 6 hours per week working on your NEA away from school. By taking A-level design and technology, it opens up lots of opportunities for careers and university pathways. So you could head down a STEM route, a science, technology, engineering and mathematics route. You could get into architecture. There's product design, graphic design, interior design, advertising, or some type of engineering, structural, civil, software engineering, mechanical engineering, and so on. So there's lots of options.